News from Assam now, where 28 people have reportedly died in the floods and 14 have been buried in landslides. The people here say they haven't seen such water in the last 12 years. This is perhaps the worst flood situation in the state in a decade. Most of the major tributaries of the Brahmaputra and the river itself have breached embankments across the state. 22 districts continue to be affected. Nearly 10 lakh people have either been displaced or affected by these floods. Around 200 relief camps have been set up, but a majority of the people are still on their own.
It's probably the worst flood in more than a decade. The people out here say that they haven't seen such water in the last 12 years. Most of the major tributaries of the Brahmaputra and the Brahmaputra itself have breached embankments across the state. 22 districts are affected. 10 lakh people have either been affected or displaced.
28 persons have reportedly died in the flood and 14 have been buried in landslides.
Hundreds and thousands of such homes are now underwater. And for the record, though, that the government says is the worst flood since 1998, but it doesn't really help for those lives lost, for those homes which have been swept away and land which have been lost. This loss is sometimes irreparable.
Muhibur Rahman had to shift his family and belongings to the nearby road when the water came rushing in this morning.
This is Muhibur Rahman's house. And it's not just the house which is now submerged. Even the fields, the cultivation, the livestock, every single human being in this area have come on the road.
The
water levels are rising every day. This village, Borni, came underwater last night. Hundreds and thousands of people are moving to the roads, to the highways or to the relief camps. But the problem is that everyone's not receiving relief yet.
More than 2,000 villages across the state have been flooded. Around 200 relief camps have been set up, but majority of the people are still on their own.
An average cost of rebuilding these houses would be anywhere between 10 to 20,000 rupees. And there is no relief or rehabilitation or compensation package for rebuilding such houses.
Year after year, these people get into a never-ending cycle of debt in trying to rebuild their lives.
These sandbags are a local method of diverting the water. However, if the water level rises, it's going to submerge at least 4 villages to my left.
In Kamrup district, Kishala Bhattacharjee for NDTV.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news in your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download it at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.